Hey, Jolene, Dyson, how are you? It's good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, I'm going to put a question in here today. Let's see. I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing good too. I hope that doesn't bother the eyes. It's that light is everywhere. But yeah, I'm doing good. Can't complain. There's a joke in the US. I don't know if y'all ever hear it, but they say, I can't complain. Nobody would care anyway. It's Mike. I'm back. Hey, Liam. Welcome back. I meant to see, I think you might have a channel. I meant to check that out. I haven't done it yet. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to put a question here in the chat. Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do-do. So we got Jolene here, and Liam is the last. Okay. Bam, bam. There it goes. And start. Okay. Hello, Vikram, I'm sorry. Hello, Timo. What's the stream about? Well, just got it started, and I just posted a question. Basically, I feel like we are like a world's community where people from all countries just come together and talk about different stuff. We are very like open-minded, and we try to be respectful of each other, and yeah, and respect each other's beliefs and thoughts and stuff like that. But at the same, we don't want malicious stuff going on in here, and yeah, disrespecting and stuff like that. So we've got, looks like someone from England in here, Philippines, or I should say, I don't know if they say UK or England now. I think it's UK, I guess. And then Philippines, and me, I'm in the Philippines. I'm originally from USA. And Timo, I'm not sure where you're from. And McRam. I think I feel like I saw you in here before. But hello. What's your favorite country song? From Marcus. My favorite country song is that's a good one. That's a tough one. There's so many things I like, but I'll just throw something out there. Dwight Yoakam, Long White Cadillac, Guitars Cadillacs, yeah, Guitars Cadillacs, hillbilly music, yeah, I like that. But there's so many different ones. That Remember When by Alan Jackson, that's a good one too. I ate a Sunday roast in the UK at my mother's house. Oh, awesome. That sounds delicious. Sunday roast. Okay, Liam says hello, Mike. Hello, Liam. Jesus. Hey, Godzilla. You don't see Godzilla every day. Here I started up the live and thought I would be trying to do some work, and I was like, maybe not, I wouldn't see anybody in here, but it's gotten packed. So I guess I should give my attention over here. Let's see, nice, I'm from Chicago, currently living in Mexico City. Nice to meet you, awesome. Living in Mexico City, man, how you liking it there? All the way from Chicago. I've got a friend over here. He's from Chicago, living in the Philippines, and he's lived here a long time. Let me see. I want to say maybe 18 years or more. McGram. Let's see. Howard G. I'm not good at memorizing the flags, guys. Maybe eventually. Why do you think you need a stream? Need a stream? I don't need a stream. Let's see, Joseline, roast beef, roast. I miss some roast beef. Yeah, it's sort of difficult to find that over here. They do have it though. At the UK, England, at my mom's house. Last dinner from Timo says Chinese takeout. A lemon pie, wow. And chocolate truffle pie, wow. Man, that sounds like a good meal. That sounds really good. Congratulations on that meal, Timo. And it's good to see people being friendly to each other. PFP, I'm not sure PFP is really pretty. Oh, okay, talking not to me. Let's see. Take steak and Harry Farm from Taco. Harry Tuna. Harry Tuna, tube steak and Harry Tuna from Taco. Harry Tuna, I've never heard of a Harry Tuna. And I've heard of tube steak, but I don't really know what it is. Christopher, what's up, what's up? Do you think, hold on. Oh my gosh, Christopher, I just realized you're crazy, dude. Do you think Elon can make a huge impact in politics? I think a lot of people don't think so. I think a lot of people don't, as far as that goes. But as far as myself, man, I think it's all about money. You know, how much does Elon have? And how much do the powers have? And how much are they willing to spend? And when I say the powers, I don't mean Trump and Biden and or Democrat, Republican. I mean the true powers over the whole system. So how much do they have, and how much does Elon have? How much are they willing to spend? And I think that's what it's going to boil down to. Personally, I doubt he can do anything. And I don't know if it would be good or bad. I don't know. Let's see. Godzilla says hello. Would you? Don't understand. McDonald's. Gorilla. Gorilla, are you in the Philippines or where you at, man? Gorilla Tag Monster. By the way, how are you? Okay. Let's see. Shake from the UK. Teddy says hello. Hello, Teddy. Yeah, I had a good neighbor named Teddy. He was a really cool guy. Let's see, autistic, horse. Hello, horse. Whoa, what's up, Waylon? Good to see you. Somebody just asked what the favorite song was, and I got this question too. I'm sorry, not favorite song, but favorite country song. I actually pointed out. They said, "What's your favorite country song?" I'm 25. Let's see. Wow. Liam, hi, hello, Liam again. I'm back. How are you? Great. Cyrus, hello. Become. Yeah. Let's see. Fire Sam. Ooh, Fire Sam had some. I don't know how to say it. Hananese chicken. I don't think I've had that, but that's probably pretty close to what I just ate for dinner. I had here in the Philippines, I had a grilled chicken. You can get I mean, chickens everywhere, fried chicken and grilled chicken. And you'll walk down the street and they have places where it just turns around and they got the charcoal under it. And I got some breast. I like grilled chicken breast. So I got that and rice, of course. Here, the staple for your meal is always rice. It's like they put the rice on the plate first, and that's your main dish. And then anything else, like chicken, is going to be your ulam or ulam. Ulam or ulam. Anyway, ULAM. It's going to be your side dish. My last dinner was bratwurst. Wow, that's sweet. I missed that, man. And but I do eat some sausage dogs over here. They call them Hungarian sausage dogs, and they're really good too. I was in very western Kentucky at the bridge at Cairo, Illinois, most southern point of Illinois, then stopped at got a chicken wrap from a gas station. How was your food, man? Gas stations can be hit or miss. I voted for curly fries. I had some curly fries yesterday at McDonald's here in Philippines. I never seen curly fries in McDonald's anywhere, but I don't know if y'all got them there. But yeah, I went in there and got some lunch, and they had curly fries. And I normally just get the regular fries, but it's a new thing here. These curly fries are seasoned curly fries. They were really good. Let's see. Timo says Mexico City's beautiful to him. I believe you're right, man. I've seen some videos about it. Not for everyone. You just gotta find what works for you. I like it though. And I don't know if you've been to New Mexico, Timo, but it's got that kind of feel, I think, as well. It's got the older buildings and so forth. And I loved it in New Mexico. I have not been to Mexico though. But yeah, I had someone from Mexico. They were like worried about cartels, so be careful out there. But I would like to go there. I'm sure it's to me it's a beautiful place, but everybody has their own thing, Too young, sorry. Our kids are older than you. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Hi, I'm sorry. Hey, Caden. Caden's back. You're sorry for what? Good, man. It doesn't matter for me. Let's see. I'm not looking for a man. Okay, let's see. To try to get out of the romance area. Favorite country song? Gotta be Mama's Don't Let You. Okay. You like that one? I thought you were the Hank Sr. Cheating Heart one. Remember me? Yeah, Caden, I remember you. I do remember you. Hope you've been doing well. And Farmer, hello. Farmer, it's good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. We're a worldly bunch here, people from different countries. Oh, Singapore. Singapore is in here. One of my moderators he's living in Singapore. He's from, I think he's from USA, I believe, but he's living in Singapore. And little bro, your hair looks nice. Thank you, Sabir. It wasn't the best chicken wrap I've had by far. I've been had. Let's see if I had some alcohol in me, so that it made it better. Ain't that right? That's a good idea, man. Every time I eat some bad food, I need to have some alcohol in the fridge for it to get rid of that. The cartels. I'm not really a big drinking guy, but one every now and then's fine. The cartels are generally safer than our own government. Yeah, they're probably friends. Bro, speed is faster than Formula cars. I lived in Las Cruces. That sounds like a nice statement. Maybe I read it wrong. New Mexico. Oh, Timo, you did. How'd you like it over there? How'd you like New Mexico? How does it compare in Mexico? Let's see, just got back home from the hibachi shift. Really? Wow, sweet. I love some Japanese food, man. That's like my favorite. Mexican's probably my second favorite. Then Italian might be third. That's thinking real quick without thinking too hard. Let's see, good guy activism. Hello again. Good guy activism. You might have been in that last one where I didn't really catch everybody. But anyway, yeah, welcome. I like the name. That's Waylon Jennings, though. I like all music. Yeah, that's true. Pick one. That's just my favorite. Yeah, I'm the same way, Waylon. I haven't seen you in a while, Caden. Yeah, I haven't been on here as much as I was, though, so that's part of it. There's a cartel here in Mexico, cartel presence. But if you mind your own business and don't do anything that you are not supposed to, people usually leave you alone. Just mind your own business. Yeah, I've learned that a lot just anywhere. I mean, here in the Philippines, it's like that. There, you have people that want money, yeah, because there's some really very high amount of people in poverty. And then you have people that want work from you, like the trike drivers, right? The trike drivers, they'll want to give you a ride so they can get some money that way. And you just mind your own business and you can just keep rolling and they won't bother you. People don't go around like pushing it often, but every now and then the begging people do, I'll have to say. I mean, to be honest with you, I always, I want to portray Philippines in a positive light, but no place is perfect. Okay, let's see. Zao, what's up, Filipino vlogs? It's Mikipino vlogs, but yeah, Mikipino vlogs. I rhymed it with the Filipino. Hey, what's up, Zava? Thank you for the hearts, by the way. They make how much money to care about hurting a tourist? Yeah, they have. I've never seen. It's not about hurting. I don't really see people hurting tourists or anything like that. They make they make too much money to care about. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking about that cartel over in Mexico. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy, man. The money there, because so many people are addicts. Blah, I gotta go. Okay, Caden, and good kicking it with you, bro. You take care. Have a great time. You're American? Yeah, I'm from USA, and I'm staying over in the Philippines. Sir, I gotta marry my girlfriend next month. This is coming from Zvisto. I'll skip the second word and say topic. You got to marry her? Why do you have to marry her? What's the reason behind you have to marry her? He said, oh, so I'm going to marry her. Oh, you're going to marry her. Okay, I thought you said I got to marry her. Okay, my bad. Going to marry her. Yeah, like Waylon said, congratulations. Congratulations. I hope y'all have a happy life and family if you want to like have kids. Most people do. Let's see, bro. Why are you reading so fast? We can't understand your words. Read it slow. Sabir. Well, because last time I did live, there was so much in here. There was so many chats going on that I got behind on the last one, and I had to skip. Thank you all. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Crystal. And Timo says La Cruz, tiny border town, 30 minutes away from El Paso. Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's barely. I remember seeing it. It's like across from El Paso, crossing the border. Yeah. If allowed, it was cool. But since it's so small, everyone knows everyone's business. Yeah, I see that here too. We have something called Marites. And then Marites is basically the people that don't have nothing to do. uh, I'm not going to identify that, but the people that don't have anything to do, they want to like watch everybody's business and everything. We just laugh at it here in the Philippines and make fun of it and stuff. Sure. Try this out. This is potatoes and eggs and onions. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Potatoes, eggs, and onions. Like scrambled eggs. That's good. And chopped up potatoes and onions. Okay. Philippines is a good place to live in, working here until December. I love it here, man. Like 2 years here. And I love it, and I really don't want to go. I'm like, don't have much money. I don't have much money, is the thing. So it's a little bit tight for me. But I'm trying to figure out a way to keep things going here, basically, without going back to the US and stuff. It'd be so hard to really make money in the US because of the expenses. I mean, even if you got a job, when you pay all that stuff that you pay there, it's like, how do you even make money, you know, really, after the subtraction of the expenses? I learned a phrase, so I think it's going to be a tough time for me and for most people, you know, because one reason is the DI, what I call destructive intelligence. We have a lot of call centers here, and I hear that they're being kicked out. And I hear over there in the US, you've got some big companies that are kicking people out to Microsoft and Amazon, and I don't know who else. People losing their jobs. And from the news that I saw, it was like about total with those two companies, I think about 35,000 people. And I don't look at the news all the time, so there could be more. I learned a phrase, ang ganda dito. Still learning, man, but I mean, maganda is beautiful. So ganda maybe has something to do with that. And I forgot what the other two meant. I probably knew them for like a minute and then it went out of my mind. It means, oh, it's nice here. Okay, cool. Ang ganda dito. It's nice here. Thank you, Alphonse Davies. I appreciate it. You're helping us. Waylon, are you free tonight? Sabir. Oh, me. Sabir is crazy. Alright, something. Hello, pimp. Hello, let's see, worse in Chicago. Yeah, I know, man. And the weather, I don't like really cold, but I'm not crazy about really hot either. I made spicy mayo salmon. This is from Pimp. Wow, awesome, dude. Spicy mayo salmon sushi style. Where you at? Where are you making that at? It sounds like a Japanese thing. Waylon says it's always severe. Are you free to? How old are you? Myself, I'm close to 50. You can probably tell that. I don't give a lot of specific news on here, but I just give you some ideas. I love the USA. It's coming from Mitcha. What part of USA are you at? Is there a certain area you love more than others? Because I see it very diverse, very different in different areas. I mean, one state's going to have great things and bad things, and they're going to be different than other states. So it's quite, it's quite interesting, really. But yeah, USA has, has been having great jobs and stuff, and that's why people have been wanting to go there so much and leave the countries. I mean, like here, it's wonderful here. It's beautiful here. It's great here. People don't want to leave here. I've interviewed, if you go to my channel, you look at my videos, I got some interviews there, and I got a lot of cool stuff. But, and they will say, I don't really want to leave, but the only reason they do is for work. They do what they call OFW, Overseas Foreign Worker, I think is what it stands for. And yeah, and then, they don't want to be gone though. They're not normally. Let's see, but there's always, there's an 80-20 rule. Like normally, they say 80-20 rule. That means that normally 80% of something is like this, and 20, there's always a 20% that is like that. So, it's not necessarily always true, right? But that's what it means, 80-20 rule. And I would say that about the OFWs. I think 80% of them, they want to come back as soon as possible. They'll go work somewhere and then they'll come back here as soon as they can. They just want to make the money, and then they come back here and live cheap. They bring that money over here and live like a king. It's amazing how great people live here. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I'm not saying there's people that don't live great. Don't get me wrong, but I see a lot of people that do live great. Of course, there's a lot of people here, period. Let's see, Timo sells luxury real estate here in Mexico. Awesome, bro. How's that going for you? Let's see, it says Playa del Carmen. I've heard of that. I heard that's a nice place. Tulum, Cancun, which people know, Mexico City. Most my clients who buy property out here are from the US and Canada. Some are from UK. We get a lot of people from all over the place that come here to live, from Australia to Korea to Japan, US of course, and Canada too, yeah. And Rosvita is in the house. Welcome back. She's back, my friends. Rosvita, so be good. She's ready to crack down. Okay, how old are you? I'm close to 50. Back again, Rosvita, back. Tell a friend, Rosvita, back. Rosvita, don't spam. You heard her. Yes. Let's see. Sabir says, yo, Rosvita. Waylon says, nah, that's Slim Shady, Rosvita. Not the Eminem guy. Alfonso says, working as an expat, do you face racism too? I kind of do most of the time when talking, taking a walk home. You say working as an expat, is that right? Or walking? Trying to see. Let's see, working. I think it says working as an expat because it's hard to work here as an expat. Normally, people that do that, there's a lot of people who do like me, stream and stuff like that, or nomads, digital nomad kind of people. But as far as working, they normally would have to get married to be able to work. But do I get racism? Not in the Philippines. I mean, let me take that back. There is something called white tax. Some people like to take advantage and maybe charge more money on some things to make a little more money. Like I think I went to a place where the ice cream was 10 pesos, which is like almost nothing. And I think she bumped it up to 12 pesos on me. Just 2 pesos. That's nothing. Nothing. Basically, how much is that? 12 pesos would be like 25 cents in the US. What can you buy in the US for 25 cents? And that's including tax too. So their tax is in their prices. So if I paid 12 pesos, still nothing. 10 pesos, 12 pesos. But I have one person that tried to double something on me. And if you're aware of things, then you're like, no, thank you, bye. Same person. Brothers like the Rock. If the Rock eats a lot of hamburgers, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I think the Rock's a good-looking guy. Oh, I should have said that. Anyway, I'm straight. But yeah, I think he's a cool guy. And I like hamburgers too. Same person, laugh out loud. Different lifestyle though. Really? Eminem and Slim Shady have different lifestyles? I don't know much about Eminem, I guess. Let's see. Hi, warm greetings from Indonesia. Hello, Indonesia's in the house. Let's see, this is, they say Free Palestine on their thing. Indonesia, that's awesome. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Alfonso, Rosvita said, Alfonso says, have a lot of money. I'm going to Iceland this Christmas with my wife. Sweet, bro. Iceland. Never really thought about Iceland, but yeah, I think that's going to be an awesome trip. I just always you never hear people talking about Iceland, but I think it's a great place. Slim Shady was an animal. That was not Marshall Matters. Okay. Timo, what do you do for income in the Philippines? Oh, Timo, what I do for income is basically make zero money doing this YouTube channel, hoping that it's going to grow to one day where I could make some money. That is what I'm doing. Hi, warm greetings from Indonesia. Hello. And Sabir says, what if Snoop Dogg became Real Dog? I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. He sort of looks like a dog. Maybe it's because of that video. I think he changed into a Doberman. Maybe he's got a Doberman because I feel like a lot of people look like whatever dog they have. He's a great rapper though. He's awesome, and he's a cool guy. Let's see. So I have to give him that. Rosvita HM. Sabir says, bro, how did people take pictures of the first camera of the world? You went from cut downs, put downs to asking trivia question now, man. Waylon might know the answer. He's the smartest dude in the room, I guess. I don't know. I don't know everybody in here, but he's pretty smart. And as far as Rosvita, she might be the smartest girl in here. She might be the only girl in here, actually. Let's see. Free Palestine. Hi, warm greetings from Indonesia again. Okay. It was painted. Rosvita said it was painted. I missed something. Something was painted. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, you're talking about the camera thing. Let's see, bro. How did the? Y'all lost me. Anyway, I like trains. What's up, D? Go and see. Go and see. I like trains too, man. I really like riding the train here in Manila because the people are so chill and quiet. And here's a really cool thing. The rule is that if somebody is elderly or pregnant, that the person gets out of their seat, a younger person get out of their seat, and they sit down. Younger, pregnant, or I guess disabled too, I think is they call it PWD thing. Yeah, they're very big on being respectful here. Hold on 1 second. I see a problem. Let me get rid of that. And did Sama, hello. Every slow dance chest to chest with a Sir Adam, you're bringing it on strong, bro. No, I have not. John Boy says, oh yeah. So John Boy, I guess, has. Let's see. Austin Kumar says, hello, Mr. Kumar. Let's see, Kumar, hello. I'm not sure if Ambo is a Mr. or I can't tell. But anyway, Kumar, hello, because I said Mr. Kumar. I could be wrong. It's hard to tell in the little small picture here. You can barely see anything. What are you doing? Indian, awesome. What did you eat on your last dinner in India? And we're just in here chatting, but that's the question for the day. Running was invented, Sabir, running was invented by when he tried to walk twice at the same time, people. Okay, man. Josh says, Diddy Spoon feeds his... Probably. Let's see. Fiazi says close to 50, like 70. See, I think, should I kick this person out? Anyway, we all need an eye doctor, right? Go get your eye doctor and then you can figure it out. Rosvita says, no. Rosvita, where are you from? Says, Ambo. Let's see. Sir says, if we were both at the gym, locked eyes, then I went for a kiss. Wouldn't that be inappropriate? You must be talking to Sabir. Gotcha that time, Sabir. All right. Ambo Chili, she is a minor. Let's see, and she's from India. Meow Meow says sick dog. I know people cut me down, but sorry. I have a limit. Josh D, I'm watching you. Really? You watching me? That's sort of freaky, man. You know, you looks like you've been saying a lot of crazy stuff. You got retracted. Okay, just one. Okay, someone else got retracted. I got accidentally. Let's see. Sabir says, "Freezy chill, my." Somebody says I can't read it. F something. It's sick. Yeah, if you have a problem with somebody, let me know, and I mean I'll probably do something about it. Most likely, just depends. I'll look at it. Like Judge Judy up in here. Why do you think the scum lives in the Philippines? Ah, the scum. Okay, meow meow. You get a little bit of a timeout from that. You broke my heart, so I'll give you a minute, so you can come and act weird again. Let's see. Josh says, "Busy, be quiet." Rosvita says, "It's just YouTube, bro. It's not that deep." It's not that deep. Sabir, nice try, Diddy. Sir says some needs to check his search history as soon as possible. You know, we get so many trolls. I might have to get rid of you just because we're getting way too many trolls in here. And I'm not going to tell you how long. I don't know if you know when I do this or not. I mean, it's sort of not a bad joke, but it just, you know, it gets in the way from me trying to read everything. Bro, how is everyone a pedophile? I know, it's a lot of crazy stuff. Sir says he's a pedophile, so he has no job. Okay, too many trolls, and you really are sick, so you get a big one. Bye. Okay, I gotta catch up. He's guilty. Okay, a lot of trolls, and y'all gonna be getting hit hard now because y'all are messing this up, where we can't have a good conversation. Bro, it's 2 minutes behind the comments. Exactly, Rosvita, because of these idiots. Bro, no chill. Got so chill. Got no chill? I don't know. What did I do? Sabir, Adam, you are crazy. Huh? Damn, Damn, is still here. Bro, you accused him. You didn't do anything. I didn't see you do anything. For no reason. Diddy do. Diddy do. Sabir says diddy do. Nice try, Diddy. I don't think Diddy jokes aren't that funny. It's an important matter. And they're getting old, too. Diddy is in job. I've seen so many of them, they're getting old. Sabir says, look at bro's face when he reads the word minor. You caught me. Let's see. I hope he is. That's funny. Y'all are accusing him for no reason. Sabir says, bruh, you guys really break this old guy's heart. Yeah, that's not cool, bruh. bruh. Let's see what else we got. Wolfie says, ribs in Texas. Yum. Finally, somebody with some sense in here. I miss some ribs, man. They're a little pricey right now here in the Philippines. I haven't been eating them. But some good old baby back ribs, I'd get them from Chili's. That was my favorite joint for the ribs. But if you're in Texas, you got plenty of opportunity there, I guess. I am from the USA. I'm from the Carolinas. I'm not always letting know like specific stuff through here because of the scammers and everything. But I'm from the Carolinas, USA. Came over here to the Philippines. Been over here about 2 years. Check out my channel if you get a chance. Got a lot of videos on there, 200 and something videos. Ozzy, hello Ozzy. Let's see, Doomy says, hey Pope Francis. Is that, I can't keep track of who's the Pope now. I feel like they've changed them about 50 times. Let's see, ice cream sandwich in Denmark. Wow, different for dinner, man? Why an ice cream sandwich for dinner? What y'all doing? I actually, whenever I was in high school, I used to eat ice cream sandwich every day for lunch, pretty much. Sometimes I would do pizza. That's real healthy. I still stay skinny though. I guess it's just the what do they call it? That you burn off, the metabolism thing, metabolism factor. Back then, not skinny anymore though. Let's see. What y'all doing? Just chatting. The Ram said chicken and rice in New Zealand, sweet. That's what I ate. The Ram, I had grilled barbecue chicken and rice, and I put rice on my butter because my mom used to do it, and I did it too and got used to it. Okay, woof. I made the ribs. I had a feeling you probably like went out on the grill and cooked them up, because that's good too. I've done that. Yeah. Usually I can't afford ribs, so usually it's like hot dogs and cheeseburgers. The trollers are crazy, aren't they? Yes, they are, Sabir. Yes, they are. Ozzy says, I see you have a Texas Roadhouse there. Yeah, exactly. We have a few in the Philippines. I don't know exactly if it's 3, 4, or 5. I would guess maybe 3 or 4. Have you ever had one of their steaks? I had the steak salad at Texas Roadhouse, and it was good. And I had the pork chop, which was great. It actually, reminded me of the steak, but I cannot spend the money on the steak because here the steak is about the same price as in the US. You're going to pay like over $20, maybe $30 maybe on the steak. So I don't ever spend that much money. But yeah, I think all that comes. They have the rack where they show the steaks and you can pick your steak, and yeah, they all look good. And I think I don't know how they get them over here. Maybe they have a plane or something. But yeah, I think they all come from somewhere. Maybe Australia or something. I'm not sure where they come from, but my guess is they're very delicious. I've heard they were good. I've heard they were great. I don't know how they compare to US, but I've got a feeling the same. Because that pork chop, man, it was awesome. And that steak salad was great too. It wasn't as good as I thought it would be, though. I will say that. Let's see. Sorry, I got kicked down here. Let's see. Hello from Germany. What's up, Figer TV? Hello, how you doing today from Germany? Welcome to our channel. We bring people from all over the world and talk, and we have open minds, but we try to be respectful of each other's beliefs and so forth, but just try not to be malicious. I do get a lot of trolls, and I'm still kicking them out because I'm, I guess the more and more and more lives I get, the more trolls I can find to kick out. Try not to be too mean though. Let's see. What does dog taste like? Haywood. I have no idea. Let's see. Ozzy. I knew, and now that you mention it, when you go out and eat anywhere in the world, you really don't know what you're getting though. So maybe I do know, and I just didn't know it. And that's in the U.S. or anywhere, especially with the crazy kids nowadays. Who knows what they're cooking up in there? I sound like an old guy. Ozzy says, I know the new Pope is from Chicago, but don't remember his name. Are you Catholic? Or, well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't keep track of it at all. So I was thinking maybe because you knew about it, maybe you're Catholic. My best friend from high school is Catholic, and he's Filipino, and he stays in the U.S. Like almost all his life, like 90% of his life. Bye. Okay, Rosvito, take care. Thank you for coming in. I'm way behind, it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna have to go faster. Yeah, I'm broke this week. Definitely cooking this week. Hey, Wolf Storm, were you the one that was in earlier? You were talking about the ribs, and I think you're in USA. I'm guessing. Maybe you posted it. Ozzy says, yeah, let's see. Somebody, looks like Rosvita got rid of some people. But she deleted, probably should have did like block or timeout. I don't even know if you can block in here. Anybody know if you can block on live? Because I've been doing timeouts. Depending on how crazy they are. If they're real crazy, 20, as far as I can go. And then I don't even know why they got a 10-second timeout on here. That makes no sense. Kyler says hello. Hello, Kyler. I think I remember seeing you in here before. Yeah, pretty sure. Could be wrong, but Sarjit says get well soon, get well soon. Hello, Sarjit. Good to see you. Varam, hello. Recently flew back to my hometown in the Philippines. Kyler went to his hometown in the Philippines. Sweet, sweet. What town is it? If you want to tell, that's up to you. How are you doing? Doing good, Dre B. And I hope you are as well. You look gorgeous, Woofy. Let's see. Hi, Ozzy. How are you? That's from Sarjit. Okay, he says, hey, I'll subscribe. I should probably just skip stuff like that. I'll subscribe, but little one is going crazy, so don't let the trolls make you mad. Laugh at them and have a great day. Yeah, I usually do, but the last two streams, I've been getting a lot of trolling on these last two. I mean, it was like my first two was a lot, and then they sort of disappeared, and these last two have been a lot. And it doesn't really bother me. And thank you, by the way, Woofy Storm. I appreciate the subscribe and watch my videos if you can, and I appreciate that you telling me that. Ozzy, I'm not Catholic. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't feel like you were, but when you knew that stuff, I was thinking, well, maybe I'm wrong. Vikram says, hey, you look gorgeous, Woofy Storm. Okay, Ryan says, you remind me of Grandpa Agrath. He's alive. If you're wondering, still 80 and pushing. Wow. You know, my dad is close to that age and he's still pushing. The dude works 7 days a week and he's in his 70s. Let's see, Sharice says, just I'm skipping the private conversation stuff, people talking to each other. Taking my name out. I'm from, okay. I thought you were in Massachusetts, Ozzy. Or Boston. I thought you said Boston, New Hampshire. Tennessee here. Ren is from Tennessee. I've got a few people from Tennessee and Kentucky. Yeah, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Florida, in that area that come in. Y'all don't forget to check out my channel. Look at the videos. That'd be awesome. Skipping. Ozzy says, well, I think it was because you were spamming get well soon, Sharit. Let's see, what happened to Sharit? I was in the US last week, Ozzy. Okay. No, bro, there was a slow to answer question. That is why I wished him a get well soon. What are you talking about, Sharit? Did somebody time you out or something? Crunch, what's up? What's up, Crunch? How's it going? Joseph, what's up, Joseph? I'm a frustrated man. I almost beat my wife and children because of gambling debt, but I am a changed man today. I found Jesus. That is wonderful to hear, Joseph. I'm glad that you're not, violent and doing bad things like that. That's awesome. We appreciate you coming in and stay believing, bro. Ozzy says, growing up, I would attend a church in Maine, but in Massachusetts, I would attend a Baptist church. Gotcha. Let's see. Dizrop says hello. And Mamian says hi. Hello, Mamian. And Kerr has a long thing here. And Mamian, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on all this. Oh, you're a big fan, really? Awesome. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask on the stream or in the comments on videos, wherever. I just did it because I appreciate that. Big fan. Courier Harbor Father. Okay, I misstep and my kids getting beat this minute. What? I misstep and my kids cur and demand respect. I just do it because I enjoy it. Trying to see what all Kerr said. Well, anyway, if somebody feels that somebody needs to go, talk to me about it, because I'm not going to read 100 words in here that I have a hard time understanding. Let's put it that way. If I don't have a hard time understanding, then yeah, that's fine. Let's see, how old are you? Stream. If we met at Walmart like that, Sir Adam. Oh my gosh. I'm kidding, I have no family. Okay, Kerr. And I was about ready to time you out too. I was just like, somebody tell me about it, and then I was ready to time you out. But anyway, it's good you're not going crazy. What is the stream about? It's about me being tired. We've been in here over an hour. Joe Johnson. What do you want it to be about, Joe Johnson? Let's put it that way. What do people want? I've got maybe 6, 8, 10 people. I don't know. But what do y'all what do y'all like? What do y'all want? What are you interested in? It seems to me a lot of people are into joking around in here. And then I have some serious people that want to ask me questions about the Philippines. And then we have a lot of people that just connect and they're friends. And we have a lot of people from all over the world, India, Indonesian, and everybody's pretty chill. But when we get some crazy people, we try to do something about those people. We're just gabbing. Sorry, sir. I'm simply having go out on the town. I'll watch you daily. Oh, you watch me daily? I was missing with that other dude. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta remember you, cause I honestly I don't remember Kerr in here. I mean, I vaguely feel like he was in here, or he or she, or nowadays it's a million pronouns, I guess. It could be something he, she, or tree, or well, tree's not a pronoun, that's a noun. But anyway, let's see. Hello from Chile, Antarctica. Okay. Um, can you please say my name? It's Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear. Oh my gosh. I've definitely been in here about. Okay, okay. Yeah, I vaguely felt like you've been in here, but I gotta remember that. Kerr. Okay. I'll probably remember it next time. Can you please send me the name? Sugar Bear. Okay, spammer. Okay, guys, we're gonna head out. There's not many people in here right now, so it's a good time. It's been over an hour. So y'all take care. Anybody want to talk and like comment in my videos and we could talk about whatever. You know, if y'all feel some desire for a question, if it's something serious or whatever, don't get stupid with me, please. You're not longer Sugar Bear. You're Spammer Bear. Ain't that the truth, Ozzy? All right, I'm heading out now. Y'all take care. Thank y'all for coming. Peace in the middle, everywhere. I was going to say east. All right, take care, y'all.